Watching some of the recent badminton tournaments, I thought it would be a cool idea to make a video to go over what I think some of the most overrated badminton players are at the moment. These are players that actually have a really high potential, and players or pairs who should be doing better than they are. In my opinion, some people rate them too highly. Although all of these players are of course still good, and this is just my opinion, so please don't hate. Some of these players might do really well in the upcoming years. Just a quick reminder to please subscribe to the channel and like the video, thank you. The first player I want to talk about is Chao Tianchen from Chinese Taipei. Chao Tianchen has been one of those players that has been ranked inside the top 10 for men's singles since 2015, and he was even ranked second in the world for quite a while in 2020. However, in this time, he hasn't really won many high-tier tournaments. The best tournament he has won was the Indonesian Open in 2019, which is a great tournament, but apart from that, he hasn't been able to win anything greater than a Super 500 event. I think one of the most frustrating things about Chao Tianchen is the amount of finals he's been in and lost. For example, the last 4 World Tour finals that he's been in, he lost. It seems like when you watch Chao Tianchen, you almost know that he isn't quite good enough to get the win against the top 5 players consistently, and you never really feel confident that he's going to win against lower ranked players either. In my opinion, he deserves to be on this list as one of the most overrated badminton players, especially for the ranking that he has. He is currently ranked 4th in the world, but in my opinion there are several players ranked lower than him that could probably beat him most of the time. One men's doubles pair that I really enjoy watching, but I do think they are overrated, is Fajar Alfian and Rian Ardianto. One thing about this pair is that when they are playing their best, they look incredibly good. However, they can never seem to keep that form up. They are a pair that is so inconsistent and have underachieved in quite a lot of big tournaments. A couple of tournaments that spring to mind are the All England in 2020 and the Thailand Open tournaments at the start of 2021. You also have to remember that Alfian and Ardianto aren't that young anymore at 25 and 26. They should be in their prime, but I just don't think that they have the consistency to break into the top 5 or go higher into the world rankings. In women's singles, I would say one of the most overrated players is PV Sindhu from India. This is a tough one because PV Sindhu in the past has had some incredible results. She won the World Tour Finals, the World Championships, and achieved a silver medal at Rio in the Olympics. Although this year especially, she has really underperformed in my opinion. She has entered a lot of the big tournaments, and in a lot of them Tai Tzu Ying and Chen Yufei haven't even been there. And in those tournaments she hasn't won any of them, and has been knocked out by players lower ranked than her, some of the games not even being that close. Because of her successes prior to 2020, I would say that she has a super high expectation. However, I don't think at the moment she's playing at that very top level. Also, if you actually look at how many BWF World Tour tournaments that she has won, it has only been one, which was back in 2018. I'm not saying that PV Sindhu is a bad player, because she's clearly not. However, this year especially, she is underachieved in my opinion, and is slightly overrated. The last pair in the mixed doubles that has frustrated me for the last year and a half is Praveen Jordan and Meleta Dava Octaviante. In my opinion, they are overrated, and since they won the All England back in 2020, they have had so many disappointing results. A pair that honestly look incredibly good on their day. However, consistently, they have shown to lose games to pairs that they should be beating. Even when you watch them, it can be puzzling at times. I've said before that their fight and desire doesn't seem to always be there. If we look at some of their results lately, they were knocked out in 2 sets to Matthias Christensen and Alexandra Boj in the Indonesian Open, in the round of 16 as well. They even lost in the first round of the Indonesian Masters to the ranked 17th pair, Dhruv Kapila and Reddy Insiki from India. Praveen Jordan and Meleta Octaviante are ranked 5th in the world. However, I don't think consistently they perform as a top 5 mixed doubles player at the moment. This is my list of players and pairs that I currently think are overrated. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me, and if there are any other players that could be added here. Like I said as well, this is just my opinion, and these players are still good players. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.